So today I am doing Strength B from the off-season program. So right now we're doing 2 strength training days and then up to 4 conditioning days. And all of our conditioning days throughout this program are low intensity aerobic work. So we're either running, rucking, or doing some kind of low intensity aerobic circuit, because the main goal for this program is to improve our aerobic development, to improve our aerobic capacity so that we can build on top of that throughout the rest of the training programs throughout the rest of the year. But with strength training during this phase, our main goal is to maintain our strength as we start to build strength capacity in our later phases. And also, we're doing some unconventional strength training exercises this time around to kind of balance out the body, put ourselves in some awkward positions, and actually use our strength in ways that would replicate what we might do in the field, but also to make sure that we can maintain good posture. We're strong in awkward positions, and so we're balanced throughout the body as we do more conventional strength training exercises. So I'm doing the crossover skater jump and stick because it's fun, mostly because it's fun, and I like to do whatever I can to maintain athleticism. I think that's one of the underappreciated things about hunting and hunters is that we need to maintain our athleticism throughout the backcountry because we never know what we might run into, but also it's like what maintains our longevity. So the first thing that goes as we age is power, then it's strength, then it's aerobic stuff. Joint mobility is kind of in the middle there too. And so doing athletic things not only helps us perform in the backcountry and avoid injury, but also it maintains our longevity. So the crossover to skater jump it's kind of a complicated movement, but if you get the steps down, it's not that bad. So the first thing I'm gonna do is step out, cross over, and then I'm gonna do a skater jump. So it looks like this. I'm gonna step, cross, jump. Stick it as best I can. Step, cross, jump, step, cross, jump. I'm just going 3 times each way. So we work on a few things during the power section. During this training phase, the main thing is just like to excite your body, your nervous system for strength training, work on positioning, and also get some power output. So with the power movement, we also pair a core movement and then a mobility movement. So I'm doing side planks, everybody's doing side planks with this one, and then I'm doing shoulder cars, and you do that kind of based on your movement history, but also the outcome of the backcountry readiness assessment. And we guide everyone to pick the mobility movement that's gonna have the most impact for them right now based on the outcome of the assessment. So typically in this block, we're working on either shoulders or hip mobility. The half kneeling shoulder cars that I'm gonna do kind of work on both. But really, those are the 3 things we do because it helps us excite our nervous system, we get power output, and it helps us improve our positioning during our strength lifts. So right now we're doing 2 heavy strength lifts, 3 sets of each, 3 sets of 3. That's it. Enough to build some strength in some cases and maintain our strength, get enough of that volume that prepares us to do higher volume strength training later in the training block, but for now gives us what we need. Today we're doing split squats. I'm doing split squats. There's also the option to do reverse lunges if people chose those, and heavy barbell rows. So 2 exercises that give us like a lot of output, and then we can just shut it down and move on and get into our unconventional strength training. So last week I worked up to the beasts in each hand, 106 in each hand, and I'm gonna try to get there again today, see how it feels. But the goal is to leave like 4 reps in the tank at the end of each set during this training phase. And so if I can get back up to the beasts today, with that being the case, that's what I'll do. But I'm gonna start out with the 40 kilograms, which are 88 pounds a piece. So we'll see how these feel, and then we'll go from there. Pretty good. I think I'll go up. During this training phase, we are supersetting our main strength movements. We don't always do that, but we're doing it during this phase because it helps with training economy. So you can get a lot more in a lot less time. So it saves time, but also it's a way to incur stress. So if you can put more stress, training stress, into a smaller amount of time, that's more for your body to adapt to. It's similar to adding weight. Like you could take greater sets, greater time between sets, or spread your exercise out and add more weight, or you can condense. It's just another way to add stress to the training session. So that's what we're doing this time, both for, like I said, economy of time, but also that's how we're adding stress to the movements. I did 225 last week. I think I'm gonna stick there this week too and do the same for all 3 sets. I think we're just doing 1 set there this week, and I'm gonna go back down. That's, 1 set this week and back down. I almost talked myself into doing another set with the beast, but reason won out. I'm not gonna be a hero. I know that I couldn't do 4 more reps with those on each side today, so I'm gonna go back down to the 88s and do those for my last set. Yeah, that was the right call. The unconventional lifts we're doing this time around today we're doing are shovel deadlifts, single leg hamstring curls on a ball, or you can do double leg hamstring curls, and then either yoga push-ups or wall walks. So rationale, shovel deadlifts, we're loading one side of the body at a time, which is like something we do a lot when we're hunting or we're just living our lives. Obviously we pick things up with one hand, whatever. And it trains a lot of core stiffness, a lot of rigidity, and a lot of core strength, so it's a good movement for that. And then we're pairing that with the hamstring curls because deadlifting is a hamstring movement, and we need strength unilaterally one side of the body with our hamstrings. And so those things kind of work in concert together. And then the wall walks and the yoga push-ups help with upward rotation of our shoulder blades. So like being able to lift things overhead, getting our shoulder blades to move naturally overhead and move well overhead, but then also at the wall walk variety, it takes tension off the hamstrings by having to push into the wall with our quads. And if you do the yoga push-ups, it actually stretches the hamstrings after contracting them while doing the shovel deadlifts and doing the single leg or the double leg ball curls, hamstring curls. Ball, ham ball, hamstring curls. So we're doing 6 per side on the shovel deadlift. And the big thing with these, since it's like weight's just on one side of the bar, is you really have to drive down hard with the opposite arm to make sure that you stay level. So before you even go, like, create stiffness. You got to get really tight before you go, otherwise you're going to tilt real hard and the weight's not going to come up. So it's almost like a push-pull motion. So you're going to push down with this arm and create a little tension by pulling up with the arm closest to the weight, and then from there it's just a deadlift. It doesn't take much weight at all to make these things work, man.